Hey, Luna! How could you do such a despicable thing?
Oh, Mila, you sound troubled. Did something happen?
Don't act like you don't know. You stole Ava's role of managing our funds, didn't you? What were you thinking?
Oh, does it really matter who manages it? Besides, Ava can be a little loopy sometimes. If you leave her to manage the money, I thought she'd lose it quickly.
Ava is not stupid. I'm more worried about you.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, Luna, you always buy things using other people's money and never pay it back, acting clueless about it. It's completely ridiculous for someone like you to manage 10 people's savings.
Why, though? That is that, and this is this. They're two separate things.
But the total amount of savings this time is over $10,000. $10,000! Do you understand? Who knows what will happen if I entrust such a large sum of money to you?
Jeez, how can you be so disrespectful to me? Do you think I'm going to spend the money or something? Even I wouldn't recklessly use such a large sum of money. Is that how you see me?
I see you as a greedy person. Speaking of which, do you know that these are terrible rumors about you? I've heard that you've robbed money from people and spent it on gambling.
Oh, really? Are such strange rumors spreading? That's so outrageous. I would never do such a thing.
But there are many mom friends who've witnessed you doing this, you know? They've seen you steal. They've seen you gamble. Don't tell me that you're planning to use the $10,000 on gambling.
Why are you accusing me of that? This is just a huge misunderstanding. Besides, is gambling that bad?
Huh? What are you saying?
I mean, once you get the hang of it, you could win a lot of money through gambling. I'm a gambling genius, so I have a high chance of winning.
Are you sure? Well, you still shouldn't gamble with other people's money.
What are you saying? You don't understand, do you? If I have a high chance of winning, that means I can always pay you guys back the money I spend. Even better, I might be able to give you back extra money. If that's a possibility, don't you think it would be okay to lend me some money?
What are you talking about? We haven't agreed to let you use our money in the first place. And I can't believe you think you would have a high chance of winning when it's all about luck.
What? You don't want me to give you back more money when I win at gambling?
No, I don't want you to use my money on that in the first place.
You're so annoying. Anyway, I'll hold on to the $10,000. I'll make sure to return it.
Wait a minute. Return it? So you are planning to gamble it away. You can't do that. That money doesn't belong to you.
Shut up. I'm a genius gambler. Of course I'm going to win money. I'll make sure to win for all of you, so you better thank me for it.
You need to cut it out. Seriously. Don't think you can get away with this. If you really use our money on gambling, you're going to regret it.
Everyone's savings are gone because I lost it all in poker. I was planning on doubling it. Since we don't have any money, I had to cancel the luxury hotel and switch our trip to the local bed and breakfast instead.
I'm at the police station right now filing a report.
What? You're kidding, right?
Of course I'm not kidding. I heard from Ava. She saw you leave with a thick envelope heading towards the casino. You really used our money on gambling.
But that's because I'm a gambler who has a high probability of winning. I thought if I had $10,000, I would be able to win a lot of money. I messed up. I got too excited and broke my usual strategy. I never thought I would lose at that timing.
I don't care about your story. In any case, you have to take responsibility for using up everyone's money.
Wait. I never thought this would happen. What would anyone else do if they had $10,000? It's only normal to think about doubling it, and the amount you make, you can keep, right?
It's money you should have never touched, and you gambled it all away. A normal person would immediately understand that they shouldn't do such a thing. I'm completely bewildered by your stupidity.
Wait, in any case, don't file a report. I haven't done anything wrong. I was just holding on to everyone's money, right?
You weren't just holding on to it. You used it without our permission. And on top of that, you changed our trip to a local bed and breakfast because you lost all of our money. Do you understand that our reservation wasn't cheap?
Yeah, I know that. But I can't do anything about it since I lost all the money already. What's gone is gone. All we can do now is go on a cheaper vacation.
This isn't a joke. Our planned trips might change a little bit, but we'll make sure we get our money back from you, and we'll be going on our trip without you.
Wait a minute, you're not taking me on the trip? Isn't that a little too cruel? What are you saying?
Why would we take a money thief like you on our vacation? You're going to gamble your money during the trip too, aren't you? After you use up your money, you're going to use up all of our money and then continue to inconvenience us. It's so obvious.
That's not true. You're misunderstanding me.
Misunderstanding? Who's the one really misunderstanding here?
I would never use my own money. Even on the trip, I'll be using you and the other mom's money. Got that?
Stop messing around. That's even worse. We'll never let you do that.
It doesn't matter if you won't let me. If I say I'm doing it, then I'm doing it. Understand?
Geez. Do you understand that I just finished filing a police report? You'll probably be getting arrested soon. That's what the police officer told us. You better prepare yourself.
What? Wait a minute. Did you really do that? How could you? Do you have a grudge against me?
It's not that I have a grudge. I'm a victim here. I need you to return our money to us.
Haven't you been listening to what I'm saying? I've been telling you I can't give it back, haven't I? How do you expect me to return money that I don't have? Are you stupid?
You're the stupid one here. When did I say that you'll have to return our money with the money that's in your wallet? I'm telling you that we'll get the money from your husband.
From my husband? Wait a minute. You're not going to...
Oh, yes we are. We have no choice if you say that you can't pay us back, right?
No, you can't. My husband doesn't know that I gamble my money like this. Also, it's going to be chaos if he finds out about this.
Well, we already submitted the police report, so your husband will find out about this sooner or later. So I think it's better if you let your husband know about this sooner or later.
I told you no! My husband is really strict about money. If he found out that I was gambling away other people's money, he'd get so mad and would probably divorce me in the end.
Oh, a divorce? Well, it's not any of my business if that were to happen.
What do you mean it's none of your business? It is your business. You're the one who submitted a police report and is threatening me, which put me in a situation where my husband is going to figure out what I did.
You're so quick to blame others. You need to pay for what you've done. You're in the wrong for stealing our money and then using it on gambling. If you say your husband is strict with money, then you're even more in the wrong. Why do you always do things and blame it on others?
Wait a minute. You're the one who keeps blaming it on others. I haven't done anything wrong. I'm a genius gambler, after all. I had a plan to triple the $10,000, but I just happened to have a bad day at poker. It's the dealer's fault. Why was I treated that way?
Didn't you say before that you were a genius gambler? If you really are a genius, shouldn't you know to be careful and attentive when handling $10,000?
Shut up! I didn't have time to think about that. Just think about it. How could I have made a calm judgment in the situation I was in?
What situation?
What? I mean, I've got a lot going on, okay?
I've been curious about that for a while. About why you have so much money for gambling. You've stolen money from us before, but it wasn't only a few hundred. But from the way you talk, it seems like you used more than hundreds of dollars on gambling before, right? If you were using your husband's money, he would have found out right away. Besides, since you say that your husband is strict with money, I don't think you would steal from him.
What are you trying to say? Stop trying to play detective. You won't figure anything out.
No, I'll solve this mystery. So, Luna, are you in debt?
What? I have no idea what you're saying.
That's a blatant lie. It's obvious that you've been lending money. No wonder why you can gamble all the time. Now I understand. You really aren't a genius gambler. You don't win at all. You've just lost a lot and racked up a lot of debt. You poor thing.
Are you looking down on me? I'm not a bad gambler. I've won $500 in one go before. That makes me a genius gambler.
Even if you won $500, if you still end up in debt at the end, is it really worth it? Well, it's none of my business. You can continue to rack up debt and keep gambling for all I care. Though, I think the police will come to your house first.
Wait! If they found out that I used the $10,000, I could get arrested. In the worst case, would I have to pay a fine?
Probably, since you did something really bad.
No! This can't be happening to me. If my husband finds out I'm in debt, I'll be in big trouble.
That's a separate issue. Your husband will probably be the most angry that he has to deal with the police.
No, it can't be. Please, withdraw the police report. I don't want a criminal record.
Oh? So then you're just going to negotiate a settlement? Not just for me, but for all the other moms that you've stolen money from. Got it?
What? I can't pay all those people. It's impossible.
Oh, well, then I guess we have no choice. You're going to have to give up and be convicted.
I'm telling you no. Please, let's negotiate.
Fine. Let's negotiate then. But I think your husband will find out either way, so you better prepare yourself.
Wait a minute. I don't want him to find out. Can't we get this figured out without my husband hearing about this?
I think that's impossible. Your husband has seen you sneaking around. He's probably already suspicious. And you've already caused so much trouble. Do you really think you can settle this so calmly? You better be prepared for your husband getting angry with you.
I'm telling you, please stop. Are you just trying to bully me? If so, you're being cruel. Do you understand that?
I don't care what you think. I'm just doing what I have to do. Also, isn't your husband strict with money? The longer you hide it, the angrier he'll get. So you better tell your husband about this sooner or later.
I can't. He's going to be really upset. How will you take responsibility if he decides to divorce me? Can you take responsibility? Huh?
Well, if you were to get a divorce, that's not my business, so don't expect me to take responsibility for it.
Huh? Shut up! It's your fault I'm in this position, so it's obvious that you take responsibility for it. So do something. Or better yet, think of a way my husband doesn't get mad at me.
Why do I have to think of that for you? I mean, it's only natural for your husband to be angry at you if you went behind his back and went into debt. My husband would be mad if I was in your position. I think any husband would be mad.
Then what am I supposed to do? How do I stop him from getting mad at me?
The only way you'll have equal footing is if you're the one who asked him for a divorce. That should give him a surprise, and I think it would give you the illusion of superiority.
There's no way I can do that. If I say I want to divorce him when I don't want to, it'll just make him even more upset.
Oh, okay. Then you should just shut up and keep apologizing to your husband and pray that he doesn't divorce you.
No! Besides, it's your fault for letting me steal $10,000 from you guys. If you retrieved your money sooner, none of this would be happening right now. It's not my fault, it's yours.
You're getting more and more incoherent. I'm sorry, but no matter what you say, I'm not going to listen to anything you have to say. You can't keep being so selfish. I think it's time you face reality.
But I'm telling you I can't. I'm in this mess because of you. Take responsibility and talk to my husband. Apologize on my behalf.
Yeah. I don't know what good it does for me to keep talking to you. It's just taking up my time. So I guess it's more of a demerit. So in order not to lose any more of my valuable time, I'm going to stop texting you.
Please, wait. Please don't abandon me. Why did you do this to me?
Luna contacted me repeatedly and even called me on the phone, but I ignored it all and decided to proceed through mediation and negotiations. Afterwards, Luna reluctantly participated in mediation and negotiations and paid the settlement money to all of us mom friends. Furthermore, her husband found out about this incident and Luna was severely scolded by him and ended up getting divorced. After the divorce, Luna had to live alone and now spends every day repaying her debts and feeling lonely. After Luna was gone, us mom friends saved up our money and were finally able to go on a trip.